And we're back with episode not one, not two, but three of For the Fans right here on Phenomenal TV on YouTube. Hello everybody, my name is Itumele Nkhosikhalia and I am set to be your host for the next few minutes as we talk all things sport. What you need to do is like, share, comment and subscribe. I think it's become a norm now. And what you need to do is tell a friend to tell a friend to be part of this phenomenal family where we have a show that is created and curated for nobody but the fans. There's so many stories that we can talk about, but we need to get into our personal pick of the week. And this time it comes out of the US Open, a tournament that saw so many talented players not make it to the later stages of the tournament as they made early exits, and also we have rising stars stepping up to the occasion. The final saw Emma Raducanu go head-to-head with Leila Fernandez, where Raducanu came out top. This is a big deal, but why is it a big deal is what you probably ask yourself. But let me let you in. Emma Raducanu and Leila Fernandez are both unseeded players, and this is the first time that the US Open has had such players play within the final. Emma Raducanu then becomes the first woman since 44 years ago to win the Grand Slam title coming out of Britain. The last time it happened, as I said, was 44 years ago. This is her second Grand Slam tournament that she's competing in, and also she is the first player to qualify for a major tournament and then go on to win the title. Congratulations to Emma Raducanu, and as always, you have something to say on social media, so let's check in with some of the tweets. Some of the tweets read as follows from the @Yabu_Yakub. He says, 18 unseeded, didn't drop a step throughout the tournament. She is the future of tennis. Another tweet coming in from @RoboWoodGuard. I hope I'm saying your guys' handles correctly. But he says, what a great final both women played with so much skill and power. Not the tippy-tappy stuff it used to be. Lots of bottle too. A credit to women's sport. @Adam LFC, or could it be Liverpool FC? He says the following, wow, that was insane. Congratulations to her. Immense achievement for someone of such a young age. Incredible scenes. And finally, @Gooding_N says, absolute class, an amazing performance and champion. Well, congratulations to Emma Raducanu. The future of tennis definitely does look exciting. But also, as a fellow South African, I'd like to say congratulations to Lloyd Harris, who is proudly South African and made it to the quarterfinals of the competition. Keep going, we're proud of you. And moving over to some other news, starting off with rugby. This weekend was all about the Blue Bulls, and oh yes, they came out top as they defended that title, claiming their 25th championship. If you do remember as to what happened in January, that's when they clinched their 24th championship, which means that they are the first team to win the championship twice within the same year. In some international rugby news, just because we are the world's champions, it doesn't mean that we are unstoppable. Australia's Wallabies, unfortunately, this weekend defeated the Springboks as they defeated them at 28-26. This was in the Rugby Championship. However, Siya Kolisi and his teammates still have this weekend to redeem themselves and, fortunately, should I say, I'm being optimistic here, record a better scoreline. If we get into some football news, we start things off with continental football. Marumo Gallants had their first taste of African football as they competed in the CAF Confederation Cup for the very first time. Unfortunately, it wasn't a good memory for them as they were defeated within their first stint. As we bring it back home and we talk about domestic football, in the DStv Premiership, we were treated to an original Soweto derby, which saw Orlando Pirates up against Swallows FC, where Orlando Pirates went home with all 3 points as they secured a 1-0 victory. Mamelodi Sundowns also welcomed Kaizer Chiefs at the Loftus Versfeld Stadium, where unfortunately the Glamour Boys went back home with their heads down as they were defeated 2-0. And finally, it was a good weekend for Mamkize as Royal AM secured their first victory within the DStv Premiership as they defeated Chiefs United 1-0. And in some international football news, finally CR7 is back and he returned with style. But if you ask me personally, I really think that his return was staged and planned.
I'm home.
Cristiano Ronaldo helped Manchester United secure all points as they defeated Newcastle 4-1 this weekend. Cristiano Ronaldo, in front of approximately 76,000 fans, managed to secure a great and what we can call a romantic return. If you did watch the game and you were listening to the commentary by Peter Dury, I want you to comment down below with the quote that was said by Peter Dury that stood out for you. Arsenal finally put a smile on their Gunners' faces as they secured a 1-0 victory up against Norwich City, courtesy of a goal that was scored by Aubameyang. Now, if you ask me, they were bound to receive all those 3 points. They were playing against Norwich City after all. Chelsea secured maximum points, 3 points with 3 goals as they went up against Aston Villa. This was a big one for them because, as you know, every time they've met with Aston Villa, it's not always been a walk in the park. And another big one saw Liverpool at the top of the standings as they secured a 3-0 victory up against Leeds United. Mohamed Salah scoring his official 100th Premier League goal. Which team are you supporting, and are you proud of your team thus far within the season? I know it's early days, but are they at least implementing some hope? You know what to do. Leave the comment down below. In cricket news, South Africa is all smiles and they're smiling because of the Proteas. They secured a victory up against Sri Lanka as we won that match by 9 wickets. As it stands, South Africa is on a 2-0 lead within the series. We have 1 more game to go, but if you ask me, the series is already over because we have secured a victory. And as we close it off with some netball news, the Telkom Netball League first half of the tournament has officially come to an end and the Jaguars are dominating the proceedings as we expect them to. Their last match saw them go up against the Flames where they secured a 66-19 victory. And as we go into the second half of the tournament, we will be expecting to see their dominance continue. The second part of the tournament is set to start on the 9th of October 2021. There's so much sports that's going on and one can look forward to, but I want you to trust me to keep you updated with everything that you need to know before you go. Before I go, actually, may I add that I want to know from you, what do you think of the rivalry between Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton? Is it healthy competition? And also, is it drawing you closer and closer and more interested in the sporting code that is Formula One? I need you to comment down below and use the hashtag as #ForTheFans. My name is and that is another edition done, dusted, and in the bag. I'll be back next week, but before I do that, you need to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to tell everyone to be part of the show that is created and curated for nobody but the fans.